Emergent Journey asked the question, what is your embarrassing guilty pleasure reading material? Is it Twilight, Popular Mechanics? What do you got?
Well, I wouldn't think Popular Mechanics would be embarrassing. Maybe I have more embarrassing stuff than I think. Okay, well, here it is. I mean, I'm sort of, I can kind of be the anti-self-help guy, right?
Right.
But I have a Kindle now, so I don't do this anymore. But sometimes when I'm in an airport and I'm getting on a plane, I'll walk through the bookstore, and I always get the Power of Nice, business book, 4-Hour Work Week. You know what I mean? Those books that are like, they sell snake oil to how you can be more efficient. And I often actually get a little something from them, but it's kind of like the latest fad diet book, and I don't apply any of it a month later. But I read cheesy self-help business books in order to help structure and organize my life. I hate to be negative, because some of them may have actually helped me, and I don't know they helped me, but they're sort of, you lay them over a template. I mean, the first chapter is about how confusing your life is, and then if you do these 3 things, your life is going to be great. It's very much like Christian self-help. Christian self-help gets so much of its cues from these business books.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, I don't know. I think it might be good, and it might also be confusing for people. I think it's good when you say, I just want to be a more content person, so help me understand what the Bible says about that. I think it's bad when you actually take away from Jesus and you say, hey, this biblical formula can make you happy and content and can reverse the effects of the fall on your life, is really what you're saying. And I just want to say, no. A relationship with Jesus that will have you reunited with the Trinity in heaven, that's the self-help formula everybody's actually looking for. But it's really hard to sell a book and be honest. It's hard to sell a book and say, hey, here's 5 things that can make your work week a lot more efficient, but you're still going to be a miserable person when you're done with it.
Sure.
You don't sell a lot of books that way.
Yeah. Author Jason Boyette asks, he's the author of the Pocket Guide series. He asked the question, looking back, if you had the chance to rewrite Blue Like Jazz, is there anything about it that you would change?
Jason, I would have to look at the book again.
When was the last time you read some of it, by the way?
It would have been back when I recorded the audiobook, which was probably 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
Maybe 4 years ago. So I would have to look at it again and see.
It's just not sitting in the bathroom for bathroom reading?
No, I try to rid this house of my books. They show up. And it's so embarrassing when guests come over, because I look so arrogant, right? But they just show up. They're everywhere, and I try to get rid of them. They're in a closet in the guest room. And so, no, I don't. But, yeah, I really love the guy who wrote that book. I mean, I understand that he was, that he, of course, is me, but was in a weird place in life and was rediscovering faith, and so that's not really where I'm at right now. But I guess I wouldn't change anything just based on the fact that it's clearly affected so many lives in a positive way, and it does. I don't feel like the book really belongs to me anymore. It's out there and it's affecting people, and they're interpreting it through the lens of their own experiences, and so it's like a song that you put out, and it means different things to different people.
Kristen Ramsey wants to know, do you feel that profanity is sometimes necessary in writing fiction?
Necessary is a strong word. Beneficial, yes. Sure. It helps the text in some ways. My model for writing is the Bible, and the Bible at least the historical narrative aspects of it paints life the way life actually happened. And if somebody was sleeping with their sister, the Bible tells you. And if the chosen king of Israel, King David, has an affair and kills a man, the Bible doesn't hide it. If Jesus gets angry and frustrated at people, the Bible doesn't hide it. That is very different than our Christian literature today. Our Christian literature hides it. And I hope to be the writer that just doesn't hide it. Like, this is just the way life works. So people say to me, are you endorsing profanity? Are you endorsing drinking? Are you endorsing homosexuality because you have friends who are gay? I'm not endorsing any of that. That's just what happened.
Sure.
And it's a confusing world for people who aren't literary, for people who actually don't read very much. They don't understand that. And but I always come back to the Bible and go, well, if this is how God wanted it written, I think I'm okay.